Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. Thank you for filming this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. Here's a bonus video this week. This is my TikTok made me do it, internet made me do it, Weight Watchers made me do it video. I have two little things to bring you today. One is the TikTok Cottage protein wrap flatbread that's all over the place, where you take a cup of cottage cheese, 2 eggs, blend it, make it into a wrap. Bake it, of course. So we're going to try that. And a new to me powdered peanut butter that everybody in Weight Watchers is apparently gaga over is the Crazy Richards. I had showed you it in my vlog, I think it was, that I picked up at my local store. They had it. So we're going to do a tasting. Let's see if it's worth, worth all the hype. So we're going to get to that. So if you are ready for a fun little quick video with some interesting things in there, then buckle up and let's get started. We got to make a wrap. All right, let's make the TikTok cottage cheese protein wrap. I'm skeptical. I'm not sure it's going to be worth the calories, but you know what? I'll try it because I do like cottage cheese and I think it'll be tasty because I do love my cottage bun. If you don't know what my cottage bun is, it is linked in the iCards above. It is fantastic. Absolutely love it. It's like 2-ingredient dough using cottage cheese instead of yogurt. It's fantastic. So you need 2 eggs. Now I've seen somebody use egg whites. So if we try this again, maybe we'll use egg whites. But I want to use it the traditional method because you would save calories using egg whites, but not points because Weight Watcher points are 0 for either one. And you need cottage cheese. I'm using 1%. You could use any cottage cheese you choose. It is your pickle. You need a cup of cottage cheese and 2 eggs and seasoning. And that's it. Let's get started. It's easy to choose a blender. I'm using my Ninja. So now I will give you a little hint here, and this could be just a waste of time, but I will tell you, when you use fresh cottage cheese right from the first out of the package, not like a couple days old, it's very dry. It gets, the whey separates, I guess, once it gets open, so that's going to make a difference. So we have a cup of cottage cheese in our blender. This is going to be very high protein, yes, because cottage cheese is high in protein and eggs have a decent amount of protein. I mean, in a half a cup of cottage cheese, there's 16 grams. So we're talking 32 grams right there. Then we're going to add the egg. Also put it here. Shouldn't want any shell. Then again, it'll grind up in there, won't it? I love making people are like, oh, you shouldn't be making that shit. I like making something we eat into something different. I like cottage cheese. I will say that recently I've liked it more. But yeah, it's just fun. I'm going to put some seasoning. I'm going to use Green Goddess and onion salt. Again, you put whatever. This sounded good to me. This is what I wanted to put in mine. Again, you could probably even make this sweet and fill it with pudding and cream and stuff like that. So, all right, that's it. We put the lid on and let's go give her a blend. We'll put the lid on correctly so we don't have a mess. Did you ever do that? Did you ever put your blender lid on backwards or not tight and it's like all over the place? Yeah, been there, done that. But let's go blend her up and see what she looks like. I lined my tray with parchment paper. Now I'm using my toaster oven because I think it should fit. We'll see if maybe we should have. Nobody says what size pan to use, so I'm using this one. It's like there's a lot in here. I mean, there's a cup. So we're going to pour it in here. Yeah, this is plenty. I didn't want to put the big oven on if I didn't have to. All your excess drippage. That's right. There's a new cooking term. Drippage. Okay. And we spread it evenly. Now, a lot of so you can get 2 wraps, which I think that's what I would do because I think honestly, for the amount of calories, it's a lot for a wrap. But if people are looking for protein, see, I'm not looking to have scads amount of protein. Let's see if we can just get this evenly. You want it pretty thin, it's a wrap. So it says bake 25 to 30 minutes at 350. So, wish me luck. Maybe I should let's sprinkle some more goddess on top. Because, you know, we want it to be herbaceous. So, I'll come back, we'll see if it worked. Just took her out of the oven. She baked between 35 and 40 minutes, depending on your oven. Now, everybody said, let it cool on the parchment completely, and then we will remove it, and then we're going to make our lunch. Looks interesting. Now, if you used egg whites, it probably wouldn't be as yellow, it'd be more white. It's a choice. Honestly, it's good to have those options. And I think you would use, I think she used a half a cup of egg whites in place of the 2 eggs. So we'll be back and we will make our little sandwich. I'm gonna put some sprouts. I have some lunch meat. I think I have some, oh, I have chicken. That's right, I have Bailey's chicken. I cook up my chicken, my dog, I cook up chicken for my dog. I just put it in the Instant Pot. And I can make chicken salad. So I'm gonna put some chicken, some sprouts, a little dressing on here. But we're going to have half. Could you eat all of it? I mean, in the world of Weight Watchers, use fat-free cottage cheese and eggs would be a 0-point wrap. I would not recommend because it is calories. And we will talk about that later. But I'm gonna let this cool and we'll be back to make a sandwich, a wrap. Alrighty, it is cooled completely. Now, I would take this and do 2. I mean, you could eat the whole thing. On Weight Watchers, it'd be 0. If you use fat-free cottage, it'd be 0 points. But we're going to talk nutritional information because it's important. If you do it the way I made it with the cup of, and the brand of cottage cheese that I use, which is just a store brand, and 2 eggs, it comes to 320 calories, 1% cottage cheese, 8 grams of carbs, 44 grams of protein, and 13 grams of fat. Now, which I do think is a lot for her. So you're only having half. So that would be technically 110 calories. And 20, you know, everything would be cut in half. So not bad. Because, I mean, but, you know, could you eat the whole thing? I mean, there's the thing about the 0-point foods and calories. But if you do a substitution and put a 1/4 cup of egg white versus 2 eggs, that's what the container says is equivalent to 2 large eggs. I've never made it. I don't know if that works, but that's what the carton says. So that would bring our total 213 calories, 8 grams of carbs, 39 grams of protein, and 3 grams of fat. Didn't drop our protein only by 5, which I don't think is bad. And it dropped our fat by 10 using the egg whites. And I saw her do it and it was just it wasn't quite as yellow. It was more white because there's no yolk. So then half of that would be like 100 calories. So I might be team egg white. I don't know. It's, you know, we're going to see it come off the paper. So let's see how easy it peels off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if it rolls. Comes right off the parchment paper, but it breaks. So so you better be very careful with this. It's very fragile. So yeah, see how so it's not like these people are like, oh, it's really rubbery. Well, yeah, but you try to roll this sucker, it's not going to roll right. Okay, so that's good to know. So I'm going to cut it in half. Probably like this. To 2 equal pieces. Now, did I mention how long I think I did. So we will be rolling it this way. Yeah, it's breaking. Okay. So again, not real thrilled about that. I mean, I don't know if they're showing you the true thing, but mine is breaking. You know, it's not very, if we turn it over, let it dry a little bit. But yeah, so it's a little bit fragile. So we're going to make our lunch with this today. So I'm going to let it sit a little bit because I'm not ready for lunch yet. And ultimately it didn't stick, so that was good. So we're going to come back and we're going to put some, I think I have some some chicken and some sprouts, and we'll see. I don't think it's not going to roll. We've already established that. It's already breaking. Let me look at this. So maybe don't play around with it. You just put it and eat it. But I'm looking for a little bit more stability in my wrap. So again, it'd be a deal breaker for me, or not for everybody though. Hey, if you like it, you do you, boo. That's all. So we will come back and show you my lunch. All right, let's get to building our lunch. I'm not excited about this because it's, like I said, we've already seen it's not going to hold up. I did everything I was supposed to. So, I don't know. Like I said, I followed it. Like, I didn't use egg whites. I used eggs, and it's still a little bit, So we'll see how it, sandwiches. So we got our plate. We will take our wrap. Remember, this is half because I still have the other half. And you could put, again, whatever you want on your wrap. I'm going to put some of this G. Hughes sugar-free Asian miso. Because I'm having chicken, I thought that would be, I'll spoon the chicken. I got some plain Bailey's chicken. I'm eating my dog's food. I know, but I make a whole lot of just chicken from the Instant Pot. And it's good for him, so we'll have to make sure we give Bailey some. Here he is. Here's his chicken. He loves it. Yes, Bailey's chicken. So I'm just going to shred some of this. Now, I'm not weighing and measuring it because I'm intuitive eating today. And it's just Instant Pot chicken breast. So I don't think it's terrible. Nothing on it. Not even salt and pepper. Just put a little bit like that. And I'm going to also use some of my homegrown sprouts. I will link the video to how easy this comes together. Look at this jar. I'm actually going to put it in a container, but you know how much I would pay for these at a market? Probably, with this amount, probably like $10 to $12. Because they're like $5 to $6 for a third of this or half of this. So I made all of these. So they're, yes. I'm just going to spread them out. You can, again, these are sprouts. As much as this kind of can place your lettuce. Like that. Think about the amount of protein in this lunch with the chicken. And now I don't know. I'm not an expert, nor do I play one on YouTube. But people, have said you can only absorb so much protein per meal anyway. So to have 50, 60 grams is honestly not really worth it. That's what they say. Again, I don't know. But I'm not, because I only have half of this if you wanted to eat all of it. We'll just add a little drizzle. And this is 60 calories, and I only had 1 tablespoon, so it's 30 calories. So there is my completed wrap. All right, I'm going to film it, let people know what I'm eating, and then we're going to come and we're going to taste it together. Okay. So we're going to wrap it like so. It's holding together. It's just, I feel like it's going to fall apart. It's not bad. It's not bad tasting. And taste the wrap on its own. It's not bad tasting. It's okay. Don't hate it, don't love it. I think it's okay for what it is. It's soft, has a cheesy taste. So definitely, now how would this be if we made it sweet? And we filled it with like fruit and cream, like a crepe, pudding, nuts. It's just holding together as much as it has cracked. We know, so it is holding together, so it's not a complete fail. It's just not as sturdy as it looks on other people's TikToks. Now, I'm not sure whether they just didn't say that, but I mean, like I said, it is holding together. But I mean, if you have time to kill, you got cottage cheese you need to use up, hey, then go for it. But I don't know. I could have an Olay Wellness, not near the amount of protein, but I could have a side of cottage cheese. That's how I would roll. It's not, like I said, you make the decision. But there you go. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this. All right, after the second bite, spoke too soon. So yeah, it's not gonna survive the whole lunch. You know, but I'm still gonna eat it. All right, for viral number 2, in the Weight Watchers community, apparently this Crazy Richard's peanut powder is going nuts because you can get 4 tablespoons for 1 point, and it comes to 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. But you know me, how's it taste? I've never had Crazy Richard's. I don't know. I got it at my local grocery store. So, but here's the funny thing. 2 tablespoons, the regular serving, which is 2 tablespoons, is 50 calories. So if you have 4, it is 100, which honestly isn't bad for 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. But is it any good? Because you know me, it could be the container smell as an off-putting smell. Okay, we're going to measure for, we're going to do a start. We're going to do 2. We're going to measure 2 tablespoons. We're going to make ourselves some peanut butter. Let's see what it tastes like, because like I said, I'm happy with PB2. I'm happy with PB Fit. I'm happy with Kate May Peanut Butter Company. You know, yes, oh, you can get 2 more. Yeah, we'll see. You know, I'm always, we got to see how it is. So, have our peanut butter in our bowl. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of water. Now, you know, most of the times I mix my peanut butter with skinny syrups or cashew milk, almond milk, but I just want to do a true water profile because I want to taste the peanuts. And as usual, it always takes more than a tablespoon. Don't do too much because you'd be surprised how quick this comes together. I love peanut butter powder for like drizzles and fillings of things. But you can use that peanut butter and make a sandwich out of it. I will say I am partial to the crunchy. All right, we got ourselves some peanut butter. Now there's nothing in this but peanuts. Contains peanut powder. Contains peanuts. You can see that, or is it? That's right there. So there's nothing weird in it. It is no sugar added, no salt, made in the US, no palm oil, certified B, woman owned. Crazy Richard's owned by a woman. That's hilarious. It's gluten-free, plant-based, 6 grams of protein. Now 6 grams is for the serving of what I have here. So if you have, double that. All right, well, it looks like peanut butter. Let's give her a try. Let's not even shut the camera off. Let's just bring you up. Okay. Now I can smell it. Smells decent. It must be that container does not have, it had a little off-putting smell. So, all right. Now remember, there's no salt, so it could be a little bit flat, which I do find almond butter to be flat. And that will help. If you have powdered almond butter, you don't like it, throw some salt in there. Or throw a little bit of sweetener, whatever one you use. If you're using regular sugar, you don't need a lot. If you're using monk fruit, you don't need a lot either. So let's see. It could be the lack of salt, but we'll see if it helps. I probably too much. Or maybe I'm just used to putting skinny syrups and milk in there because I don't usually use water. Let's see if the salt helped. Salt helped. It's not bad. It still has a little bit of a flatness to it. Honestly, it's not bad. My store had this, it was $4 and change. You get 15 servings of 2 tablespoons. So if you're a person who's like, you want 4 tablespoons, which is 2 tablespoons of peanut butter for 1 point, it's 2 of these, then maybe it's something you should try. I mean, and the naysayers out there, it's peanut butter. Oh, it's not peanut, it tastes like peanut butter. I mean, you know, it doesn't have that fattiness to it that peanut butter has. Like, and honestly, I don't like that fattiness that peanut butter has. That, you know, but when you're using this to make, like in recipes that call for peanut butter, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Because sometimes you need that fattiness to help it stick. The salt did help. Not bad. I would give it a 4 out of 5. Would I switch to this from my other ones? Probably not. I mean, I'm happy with the peanut butter powders I have. I mean, my store does sell it, but I am hooked on the Cape Island Foods powder peanut butter. They have butterscotch, honey roasted, cappuccino, chocolate. There's a strawberry. We're supposed to go there next week, the Cape May, and I'm heading to the Cape May Peanut Butter Company, so I'm hoping they have the powdered strawberry. Again, there's probably gonna be fake strawberry, but honestly, sometimes I don't mind it. It's weird that I don't mind fake strawberry, but I don't know, it's not bad. I definitely think if you like powdered peanut butter, you want those 2 tablespoons for 1 point, then you should get it. If you can find it. People have said it's ridiculously high on Amazon. So check out maybe go to their website and see if you can find a product finder. But honestly, it's not bad. Not bad. So that is my review. All right, that is it for this quick little TikTok made me do it, or, you know, it's everywhere. It's on the intro. Now, I don't know. It did. And I will have it, I think, well, by the time you see this exit part, you'll see I put some pictures in, or a picture in, of after I stopped filming and I was eating and how it was just breaking apart. So it's a no-go for me. I don't know if I would make it again for that. Now, if I'm thinking sweet and we add a little bit of sweetener in there, maybe some cocoa powder, I don't know. And maybe put some fruit and some either whipped cream or powdered peanut butter or pudding mix and eat it with a fork. Make it look like a crepe. I don't know. I might try it again. But yeah, as a wrap, I think I'm going to say it's a no, hard no for me. Again, I'm not that hard up to eat that much protein. I'm not. I don't need to find a meal that's going to give me 40 some grams of protein. I don't. So that's just not where I'm after. But, you know, try it. I say, you know what? Don't know, you know, it's fun to try things. And the powdered peanut butter was helpful with the salt. And like I said, I normally use skinny syrups or cashew almond milk to mix it. So I just want to do it plain with the water. But I think it's decent, honestly. I mean, if you're a person that like needs to have 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, then, you know, but remember, it's still 100 calories, which is not tragic for 2 tablespoons, because it's usually, well, no, I think regular peanut butter, isn't it 180 for 2? I believe. I don't know. I haven't eaten regular peanut butter in forever. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have American Dream all the time. So yeah, I think they wound up being maybe 80 to 90 calories a tablespoon. So you are saving with 4 tablespoons of powder makes 2 tablespoons of regular peanut butter. So again, would I go out of my way to buy that? No. Would I pay the high prices on Amazon for that? No, I wouldn't. But like I said, it was at my local store. It was $4 and change. You got 15 servings. But yeah, don't be going to Amazon, putting it in your cart just to save a point. Because it's honestly, again, like I said. But if you can find it locally and you, yeah, then that's totally different. So it's all about perspective, all about, you know, what you feel important. So it's your decision. So I just thought I would let you know that it's not bad. Needed salt though. It was very flat. So that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this little quickie video. From today was just a little something I thought, you know, I was going to make it anyway, so why not film it? So that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know with a big old thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not yet, hit that subscribe button. Join us here at Dish with D, where we're just doing life. And you're coming along for the ride on my journey to find endless fun things to do that are healthy, help me maintain my weight and just move on with life. So that is it. Have a great rest of your day, and I will dish with you later.